On July 13th, 2024, a badly decomposed and dismembered body of a woman was found in an overgrown grassland in Bang Phra, Mueang District, Chachoengsao Province, just 50 kilometers east of Bangkok. The body was later identified as a Chinese social media influencer who had been missing for nearly 2 weeks in Thailand. Who could have committed this horrific crime? Was it someone she knew or a stalker who followed her online? Or was it committed by a crime syndicate that was currently kidnapping Chinese nationals for ransom in other countries? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a case that shook the Chinese internet community and speared a hunt for a killer across several national borders. The tragic story of Yan Ruimin also sparked a serious conversation about online safety and the lies that people weave to deceive others on social media. Yan Ruimin was a 38-year-old Chinese social media influencer on both TikTok and Xiaohongshu, a Chinese version of Instagram, where she had around 15,300 followers. Looking through her posts on social media, Yan gave people the impression that she had an extremely wealthy background. She owned a yoga studio as well as a network technology company. She lived a life of luxury, frequently traveling to other countries like Macau, Singapore, and Thailand, mingling with celebrities, dining in classy restaurants, and indulging in expensive hobbies like golf and skiing. Her life was the envy of many. Who would have thought that she would suddenly go missing during a trip to Thailand? Sometime in the early days of July, Yan's brother-in-law suddenly received a ransom demand of 1 million yuan, or roughly $138,494.63, from a man claiming to have kidnapped her. The kidnapper also warned the family against contacting the police or the embassy unless they wanted Yan to die. Yan's family immediately flew to Thailand and reported the kidnapping to the police. Now, it's not the first time that a Chinese tourist had been kidnapped for ransom in Thailand. Just a few months prior to this incident, a Chinese student studying in Australia was lured to Thailand by a kidnapping gang and rescued by Thai police, following a ransom of 8 million yuan. However, though there was a ransom made, Thailand's Metropolitan Police Bureau didn't believe that Yan Ruimin was actually kidnapped for ransom by a transnational crime syndicate. And they found the evidence to prove it. According to reports, the ransom demand wasn't from kidnappers, but from some of Yan's own friends. Apparently, when they realized that Yan had stopped commenting and replying to messages, they thought of how they could use her sudden disappearance to get money from her wealthy family. When the police discovered their scam, the so-called friends immediately denied having any involvement in Yan's actual disappearance. They simply wanted to take advantage of it to earn some benefits for themselves. So, if Yan Ruimin wasn't kidnapped for ransom, where was she? On July 12th, a friend of Yan, Kai Bok Swan, a 33-year-old student at Bangkok Thonburi University, also reported her missing to the Bang Rak police station in Bangkok. He stated that Yan had come to Thailand as a tourist. He also reported that he had not been able to reach her since July 1st. In addition, Yan, who often posted about her adventures on her social media accounts, hadn't updated them in quite a while. Her last post on Xiaohongshu was of her partying in Macau in May. Kai told the police that Yan had planned to go to Phuket on July 2nd, but she never showed up. He had sent her numerous WeChat messages, but she never replied. Though he did notice that her phone remained on the entire time. Based on this information, the police started looking at Yan Ruimin's travel itinerary, social media, and cell coverage. They also searched for CCTV footage to determine her whereabouts during her stay in Thailand. According to their investigation, Yan flew from Shenzhen to Malaysia on June 20th. She stayed there for a few days before flying to Bangkok on June 26th. She was in Pattaya from June 28th to 29th before going to Bangkok on the 30th. She initially stayed in a Bangkok hotel before moving to a friend's vacation house in the Rama 9 area. On July 1st, she took a Grab taxi to Sukhumvit Soi 12, where she waited for around 18 minutes. She was later picked up by a man driving a white Honda car with a Bangkok license plate. According to the police, the car had been rented on the 30th by Ma Yanqing, a 34-year-old mainland Chinese man from Anhui province. He had been to Thailand 6 times before. The two were seen on surveillance footage strolling around, holding hands and eating durian at Klong Toe Market. It was natural for the police to assume that the two had known each other for quite some time. Afterwards, surveillance footage showed the two getting into the car and driving to Sukhumvit Soi 16, where they rented an apartment. The following night, video footage showed a white Honda getting driven out of Sukhumvit Soi 16 to Chachuang Sao province, stopping at multiple locations. At times, the driver, identified as Ma Yanqing, would go out of the car, while at others, he would stay inside. Police believed that Ma Yanqing was doing this to get rid of evidence. According to the footage, he made a total of 12 stops before he made one final stop. It was a deserted area near a pond. It is believed that the man spent time there burning documents and other items, including a suitcase that matched the one Yan was using on this very trip. After an hour and 5 minutes, he was again seen on surveillance footage leaving the area and returning to Bangkok. There, he booked a room in the Srinacaran area before returning the rental car on July 3rd. He then left the country for Hong Kong before going to Macau. Ma Yanqing probably thought he had gotten away clean. On July 13th, just a day after the missing persons report was filed, the police found a badly decomposed and dismembered body near a housing estate in Tambon, Bang Phra of Muang district in Chachuang Sao province. The site was just 1 kilometre away from where the burned documents and suitcase were found. Traces of plastic surgery on the body seemed to match Yan's surgery record. However, the police could only wait for DNA test results to confirm their suspicions. In the meantime, the search for Ma Yanqing continued. The police used surveillance footage and Yan's phone signal to track the couple's movements. There was no sign of Yan after she went inside the rented apartment in Sukhumvit Soi 16. But Yan's phone signal was last detected in the early hours of July 3rd near a public park in Chachuang Sao, where Ma was located around the same time. The police also discovered that Yan's WeChat Pay account was used to pay for durian, dumplings, and other foods near the Venetian Macau Hotel between July 4th and 6th. However, there was no record of her ever leaving Thailand. It's safe to say that Yan was already dead by this time. The police then searched the rental car as well as the place at Soi 16, where the couple had stayed on July 1st. The room and the car showed signs of an attempt to erase any evidence of a crime, but the police still found traces of blood in both. In addition, the fact that Ma suddenly departed Thailand, abruptly cancelling his hotel booking and rental car ahead of schedule, raised further suspicions. It didn't seem likely that Yan's killer was someone other than Ma Yanqing. The questions the police are now asking are, where is Ma Yanqing? And why did he kill Yan Ruimin? Yan's family are unaware of her relationship with Ma, and based on chat records between Yan and a friend of hers, she had only known Ma for 2 days. However, she did tell her friend that though she and Ma weren't together yet, they were in an ambiguous relationship. Of course, that still doesn't give any insight as to why she was murdered. Was it an argument that turned deadly? The case was shrouded in mystery, which abruptly captured the interest of the public. This time, it wasn't just the police who were investigating Yan Ruimin and Ma Yanqing. Netizens were also combing the internet for clues. According to the police's investigation, Ma Yanqing is an unemployed Chinese national from Anhui province. However, netizens were able to match the photo released by the police to a comment made by a man on one of Jan's posts on social media, way back in May. Ma seemed to be trying to catch Jan's attention by stating, "I want to share in your happiness," to which Jan replied, "Yes, yes, I'll borrow your good wishes." According to his social media account, Ma Yanqing is a wealthy businessman, often seen by his acquaintances wearing expensive suits and driving luxury cars. He also frequently travelled to other countries like Thailand and Singapore. But it was quickly discovered that this was all a lie. He wasn't who he claimed to be. It is believed that Ma was a gambler who used this persona to take advantage of unsuspecting wealthy people. And this time, he was hoping to profit off Jan Ruimin's wealth. It is believed that Jan went to Thailand for a trip at the invitation of Ma, but that's not the biggest twist. Apparently, Ma isn't the only one living a lie online. Chat records between Jan and her friend revealed that she was working as a shill, partnering with some Macau casinos and using her persona of a wealthy socialite to charm rich people into gambling in these casinos, earning herself commissions. The prestigious Macau casino Lion King gold card that she posted online, the one rumoured to be only given to those who spend millions of dollars and which can be exchanged for luxury properties, is believed to have been given to her by one of the partner casinos. So what happens when two masters of deception face off each other? It is believed that this discovery may have led to a huge argument and caused Ma Yanqing to murder Jan Ruimin in anger when he found out he couldn't get any money out of her. What about Ma Yanqing? On July 10th, a Chinese man was arrested in Macau for trying to pawn a fake luxury watch. He was caught at the Taipa ferry terminal while trying to flee to Hong Kong. During his detention, Macau police learned that the man was Ma Yanqing, a suspect in the murder and dismemberment of Jan Ruimin, and that he was wanted by mainland Chinese authorities. So, they turned him over to the mainland on July 15th. On July 17th, the DNA results came out confirming that the decomposed remains was that of Jan Ruimin. Thai police then obtained a warrant for the arrest of Ma on charges of murder and concealment of a body. Ma's extradition to Thailand is still under discussion at the time of this video's recording. The case of Jan Ruimin serves as a cautionary tale for many of us who love spending time on social media. It reminds us to be more aware of online safety, sharing only information to our closest confidants, and being wary of meeting up with people we only met online. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling or have thoughts on it, please leave your comments below and subscribe for more true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe,